what typically happens here is, as I start to bring his arm across, he's going to go ahead and he's going to make a frame with his arms. He's framing his arms so that I can't use this motion to get his hand and his arm passed over his head. He's essentially stopping my head from getting on his tricep. Even if I default to this, when I try to get my head to his tricep, he's pushing his elbow down to the mat the whole time. He's not letting my head get to his tricep. Okay, that's the problem. Instead of me fighting and trying to get this the whole time, I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to convert right over to the Americana setup. Americana setup, from this position, he's framing his arms, shutting down my head and arm. My chin, it plays a huge role in this. My chin's going to go right on his forearm, here. I can almost completely drive his wrist to the mat just using my chin. Give me some resistance, okay? So my hand's out of the picture. Okay? That's just my back and my neck using my chin to drive his forearm down. This hand's going to play a part by weaving in, back of my hand against his wrist. I still have this grip maintained. I'm crossing my ankles behind his hips. Pressure down. My hand weaves through. My hand weaves through, controlling his wrist. Once I'm in this position, I'm maintaining control of the arm. My hand is coming out. It's snaking around and it's pushing his head away first. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this and try and do the transition, because all he's got to do is keep everything in tight so that I can't get my elbow down to the mat. Okay? Or he could grip my tricep material with his other hand and pull my arm towards him. Yeah. So he's shutting down my ability to get an Americana. All right, so I'm going back here. Go ahead and get your grips. He's framing. Chin is digging right under the wrist bone. Pressure down. Weave the hand through. Arm comes around. Circle motion. I dig my tricep in right against his neck and I push his head away. All that happens now is I do a transition with my hands. They transition over. Okay? Come over. So you go from 2 palms up to 2 palms down. That quickly, okay? I know what you're saying. From this position, what's stopping him from extending his arm? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But that's good. If he does extend, he extends to escape, then I'm transitioning into a more high percentage submission for me, okay? I'm going to start to go and attack his arm different ways, okay? So we're addressing the Americana right now. He's here, tricep in, pushes the head away, wrists, transition, palms down, all thumbs are over top of everything, right? All 5 fingers are occupied, putting pressure down. My elbow, my arms are going to slide his elbow down towards his hips. Okay? It's a lot of motion. If I try and do the Americana from here, he's just going to bridge. He's just going to bridge and avoid it. Okay? It's not going to work. I bring my elbows down towards his hips. He's already ready to tap. Okay? Then I slide. It's right there. Okay? So one more time. Flow through. Bridging. So he's trying to stop this, not letting me get his arm across. One more time. Framing. Keeping my arms at bay. All right.
Yeah.